Good morning, everyone. Ooh, it is cold, but I am going to the track no matter what. Whew. Yes, I'll see you when I get there. Okay, guys, I'm here. Look how windy it is. I have both of my hoods up. So I'm determined to get this walk in today, guys. I hate going to the gym. Like, I love walking outside, and it's like so aggravating that the weather's starting to get like cooler, which means I'm gonna have to go to the gym, but I'm gonna get in as many days as I can here at the track. I have Aubrey's umbrella just in case if it does like start to sprinkle, and I'm wearing my crappy shoes. So that if my feet get wet, it doesn't really like matter. But yeah, so I am gonna get my miles in, you guys, and I'll see you guys when I'm leaving. Guys, I'm leaving the track. I'll see you when I get home. Hey guys, it's 11:25 now. I came home and I was just like sitting here listening to the rest of my audiobook. Oh my god, you guys. Like, there were some people who wrote on the reviews how they hated the book, how it was like disappointing, how like it could have been like 4 chapters and it was just dragged on, but I loved it, you guys. Like, I loved it. Like the ending, because I don't know if everybody's gonna actually go and read it, but the ending, so basically this girl lives in some country and she escapes because her father wants her to marry this guy she doesn't want to marry. So she escapes, and then all of a sudden she starts working for this guy as basically her maid, and then they fall in love. And then the guy that was supposed to marry, like that was the father wants to marry her, basically comes and kidnaps her and brings her back there. So he, like, between before all of this happens, they're like together, and like the immigration people are trying to get her, so they're in hiding for a little while, and then all of a sudden 2 people that were after her break into his house, and all this stuff happens. So to the point where the 2 guys that went after her are in jail. So he's thinking, okay, everything's all set. But one night he leaves to go see his brother's wife, because his brother dies and he inherits all this stuff. He inherits all this money. So he goes to visit her because he hasn't talked to her in a long time. And during that time, the girl stays at his apartment, and she decides to go to the market because they didn't have any food and she was going to cook dinner for them. So she gets to the market, and the guy, I think his name was Anatoly or something like that, basically is there at the market and takes her back to his apartment. He basically forces her to pack up her stuff. She writes a letter to the guy, the Mister. That's what the name is. The book is called The Mister, but she used to call him Mister. Wrote a note for him, and then they leave. And then the reason why, in her head, I'm sorry guys if I'm all over the place, in her head, she saw him with his sister-in-law. Now let me back up for a little bit to explain something to you guys. So in the beginning, I think it's like the first chapter in the book, right after his brother dies, he sleeps with his brother's wife. Oh my god. Because I guess that they're both like grieving or whatever, and they like have this like one night stand. Okay. So he hasn't talked to her. I think her name was Christina, in a while. So Christina calls him. So he tells the girl, I'm going to leave for an hour and go see somebody. I'll be right back. So that's who he went to go see. He went to go see Christina. Now he tells Christina that he's in love with the girl that he's with. And she freaks out thinking that they were going to be together and all this type of stuff. So she ends up like freaking out and telling him to leave. So in between this time where the girl's at the grocery store and he's gone, he's at a bar all mad drinking, and she's basically at his apartment being forced to pack up her stuff. So then like he's on his way back, and she's getting into the car, this guy's car. Now he pulls like not completely up to his house, but he sees Christina and he stops his car, and Christina like runs up to him and apologizes and says all this stuff. And then all of a sudden he realizes that there was a guy who just put somebody in the car in front of his house, and they took off. So then he goes inside and he realizes that that person just took her. So basically she's kidnapped. The guy that was supposed to marry her takes her, and I think they drove like 2 or 3 days because she didn't have a passport or whatever. And at one point she had to like go in his trunk so that they could get through. And then basically this guy, the Mr. guy, him and his like some people that he knows, they basically travel to the country where she's from, and he confronts their mother before she even shows up, and tells her mother, I'm in love with your daughter, like I want to marry your daughter. And then she's like, okay, well she's supposed to be home for like 8 o'clock tonight, because I guess in that country the women have like no control, it's all the men. So her husband wasn't home, and she's like, you gotta leave, my husband's not home. And then he shows up at like the time that she says to show up, and the girl's not there quite yet, but then the girl shows up and comes running in and sees that he's there. But then the father gets like all mad, and then like the man that she was supposed to marry gets all mad. Him and this man are like on the floor fighting because the man that kidnapped her like hurt her, like he strangled her at one point while they were on their way back, and the mister saw that and started to attack him and everything. And then the father gets mad and all this. And then right when the father realizes that he was kind of like, because the Mr. guy, he was kind of like a high mighty type of person. He was like a not a prince, but he was some type of person like that, where he was like really high mighty and had a lot of money. So all of a sudden the father realizes and agrees that he can marry his daughter. And then I hate the way that books end, you guys. Like, I hate the way that books end, because it basically ends with them being staying over at her parents' house, and them saying that next week they'll be married. And then that's basically it. And then he's like, oh, I still need to figure out a way to tell my mother. And that's it. Because I guess his mother disappeared on him when he was 12 and wasn't really in his life. So he doesn't really care what his mother thinks. But he was thinking to himself, oh God, now what am I going to tell my mother? And that's the last thing. It's like, what? Why couldn't you put more into the story? What happens when they get back? What kind of wedding do they have? Oh, so aggravating. But yeah, guys, so that was a good book. Such a good book. But like I said, a lot of people were put in their ratings that they were disappointed. I'm I don't understand why people were disappointed. I don't. But now that that's over, I do have a couple more books on my audiobook, on my Audible, but I'm thinking I'm going to wait, because now that it's October, you guys, I want to start watching my movies. But I really wanted to finish 50 Shades of Grey, and then I really wanted to read that, listen to that book, just because I love the author. But I don't think the author has any more books. I'm going to have to check. So you guys, now that I'm done rambling on, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm sorry. Okay, so I went on to my Sling on my phone when I was listening to the book to see what was playing for today. And right now, Wrong Turn 5 is on, but then Wrong Turn 4 is going to be on. And then there's some movie on, but then right after the movie, Chucky's going to be on. So I'm thinking I'm going to watch Wrong Turn 4. Obviously, I'm going to put a Wrong Turn 5 on right now because that's what's on. But, ooh, I have to chill, you guys. But Wrong Turn 4 is going to be on right after this, so I'm going to watch it. I think I told you guys, but I caved. I'm not sure if I told you guys, but last night I caved and I put my heat on. I just caved. I caved, you guys. I was I'm putting my heat on. It's cold. I'm doing it. Have you guys seen these movies? Oh my God, that one guy with the whitish, blondish hair, he's freaky looking. Freaky looking. But yeah, so I caved to put my heat on last night. And it was actually nice in here. I didn't crank it, so it was too hot, but it's just perfect. And I haven't touched the temperature since last night, and it's perfect in here. Obviously I have long sleeve on, but it's perfect in here. Perfect. So yeah, guys, this is on Sci-Fi right now. See Sci-Fi Halloween. AMC Fear Fest really hasn't started. I think Chucky's gonna be on AMC. Let me check real quick for you guys. I think so. But AMC hasn't really started their movies yet. It's mainly the 13th when it starts. Let me see here. What channel? I think it's actually gonna be on AMC. But like I said, they're not gonna start playing all of their movies like every day, all day until the 13th. So that's like soon, you guys. Like I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And then me and Monica plan on having like doing some like collabs. And I know I want to do the fall tag. I see some people do the fall tag, or like would you rather. Like I'm gonna talk to her and see like like she comes up with some would you rather. I come up with some would you rather, and we kind of do our own video while we're watching one of the movies, or while we're doing like a mukbang or something. So because me and her were talking about like doing some videos during October, because obviously we love October. I feel bad for her though, you guys, because she's in Miami, so she doesn't really get the feeling of October. But yeah, guys, so let me see here. Let me see real quick, and then I'm gonna get some stuff done. I was listening to the rest of the book while I was doing some dishes before too, you guys. And then I just came over here and I just been sitting here listening to the rest of the book. I did skip through a little bit because like I don't know, like I don't want to say, because the book definitely didn't drag on like people were saying, but like I wanted to skip because it was so good. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna skip 30 seconds and see what happens. Skip 30 seconds, see what happens. I did that like on the third to last, like it was like three before the last one, the third to last chapter. I was doing that because I was like, come on, I want to see what happens. Come on. So I feel like if I didn't do that, I probably would still be listening to it, but it was a really good book, you guys, really good book. So let's see here. I think it's like, I think Chucky's going to be on AMC. There's another movie on right now that I don't recognize. But then Chucky's going to be on. This is Child's Play. Chucky was going to be on. Come on. But yeah, guys, so itchy. This morning when we were waiting for the bus, it was like freezing. Like I don't know what's up with that one spot where we stand, but it was completely freezing. Like I had my hood up and my like I didn't have gloves on, but I had like my shirt in my like I kind of went like this with my shirt, trying to get like my hands to be warm. And then like I walked to the track because I didn't go to Curbs today, you guys, or the gym. I went to the track. I was like, I'm going to chance it. I'm going to go to the track, even though it says it's supposed to rain, and it never rained. But I was like, I'm going to chance it. I have Aubrey's umbrella. I have my raincoat on. Like, I have my crappy shoes on. So it's like, if it starts to pour, I can just walk home. But like I started walking and the wind actually felt good, but like it was weird how I was standing there waiting for the bus and it was cold, but then like all of a sudden I'm walking at the track and I'm walking there and the wind actually felt good. So I like took my hood down. But it was actually nice out, you guys. Like it was windy, yeah, and it was cold, yeah, but I had like short sleeve I'm sorry, my long sleeve shirt on, I had a sweatshirt on, and I had my raincoat on. Okay, so here I am, you guys. Jaws is on. Okay, Jaws The Revenge is on right now on AMC, and then Jaws 3 is going to be on for AMC. So what channel, let me see here, was it for Child's Play? So basically, yeah, you guys, like the weather was super nice. Even though it was like in the 50s, because it's in the 50s today. And it's like really windy, like for some reason while I was walking, it felt like really good. So I was able to finish my walk. I actually went over my 4 miles today because I was trying to get as close to 10,000 steps as possible before I left the track. Because you guys know how I'm doing that step bet challenge, which I have this week and next week, and then it's done. So the 6 weeks will be over. Let me see here, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out. My TV is a pain in the ass. I hate having this freaking sling, you guys. I hate it. Like, I hate it. But I can't afford regular cable. Like, oh my god, I don't know how anybody can afford regular cable. It's crazy, regular cable. Oh my god. But, let me see here real quick, you guys. Real quick. I know I saw how it's going to be on. It was on my phone. Let me see here. Well, I'm going to look, you guys. I'm not going to just sit here and babble with you guys. I'm going to look, and when I see you guys next time, update you guys. I'll let you know what channel it was on. Guys, so it is 1 o'clock now. I've been drinking some, of this sugar-free juice mix, so I'm coming to get some more in my wrestling cup here, you guys. I love these wrestling cups. I told you guys how I got them, huh? Some people probably like, oh my god, that's stealing, but hey, it's not really stealing. I don't know. Would you consider it stealing? I don't know, but I feel like the person who left it there was the one who was the complete idiot, not me. You're paying $10 for a cup with a drink and you leave it there, you don't take it home with you, you're an idiot. That's why I have like a shitload of them. But you guys, so I'm gonna get more drink. I've been washing like all my coats. I have some sweatshirts in the dryer. I'm actually gonna put you guys right here for a second to start taking them out and folding them. But I have like this is like a holiday one that I have here. It's like okay looking. I might get rid of it this year. I'm not sure about the design. I know me and Aubrey matched one year. She had one and I had one. And I have like this Girl Scout sweatshirt I'm thinking about getting rid of. I don't really need it, so thinking about getting rid of this one. Just have like all my sweatshirts here. I had them like in a bag, and I thought Aubrey's raincoat was in it, and it wasn't. So I basically ripped the bag open for nothing. Ugh. Well, not really for nothing, because I did need to get my winter jacket out. But it was the point that like now I have all these sweatshirts. This is my Bay Path sweatshirt. The school that I went to, high school, it has my name here. It has my name. So I'm not getting rid of this one for sure. Not getting rid of this one. But I can always just hang it up in my closet and not have to wear it though. So here's that one. And then I love this one right here. Oh, you guys, I put this red one in with it, and now it's got all over it. But I'm gonna have to put it back in the dryer with the lint thing. But it's big, you guys. But it's the Grinch one. I love this one. I think I'm gonna have to put this back in the dryer, you guys, with like. Oh, this one's like full of that sweatshirt. And then I have this shirt here. It kind of like goes like this. It's more for like Christmas time maybe, or like a winter event or something like that, but I wore that one time at Christmas time. And then I had this other sweatshirt here from the high school that I went to. So those are the sweatshirts, you guys. Those are the sweatshirts. But I have like my winter jacket and another heavy coat in the dryer. I mean, in the washer that I need to get out and put in the dryer. So yeah, guys, like, I haven't told you guys, but I know I'm drinking sugar-free juice, but the way that I fast, you guys, because right now I'm doing a 40-hour fast. I just want to, like, detox my body and everything. Like, I haven't fasted this long in a long time, so I'm just doing a fast. But the way that I do a fast, like, I know people fast differently, but the way that I do a fast, if it has no calories, then I'll have it. So, like, for me to have some Crystal Light sugar-free juice, I feel like that's not gonna break my fast. Now, if I have, like, apple juice, or if I have orange juice, obviously that's gonna break your fast. It's got sugar, it's got calories. So I had one big thing of juice here, and I did have a water bottle this morning on my walk. So that's all I've had, you guys. I plan on doing a 40-hour fast, which means I don't eat again till tomorrow around 4, which is fine. I'm trying to do a fast, you guys. So I know fasting, some people think fasting is completely stupid, but it's actually really good for you. Monica does a lot of fasting. She's awesome with her fasting. She does a lot of 36-hour fasts, which I'm thinking about doing it. She'll have a 36-hour fast and then she'll eat. Have a 36-hour fast and then eat. I'm thinking about starting that myself, because it just gives you a lot of discipline for what you're having. So yeah, you guys. But so no coffee today, which is gonna be like, no coffee, because I can't really, you guys, like, I can have black coffee, but I don't know. Like, I could have a black coffee, but I'm not really want a black coffee. So I've just been having like water in the Crystal Light. So I'm just putting some lotion on here, you guys. But so Wrong Turn 5 is still on. 4, I'm sorry, 4 is on. Been watching that. You guys, last night, I don't think I told you guys this because I don't think I ended the vlog last night because Aubrey didn't go to bed till God knows what time. Oh my God, you guys. But I was up watching YouTube videos, and I don't know how it came across, but I came across these videos of like, now skip through like 10 minutes if you do not want to hear this, because I'm going to get political now. Okay, just warning you, don't come in my comments and be complaining that I'm talking political if you don't like it. I'm just warning you now, okay? So I'm watching these videos about the UK and how the border patrol people and what they do at the airports and all this stuff for the UK, which I would love to go to the UK, you guys. Like, I would love to go there. I heard like it's awesome there, like this historical stuff and the way that it all looks. I would love to go to the UK. So, like I'm saying, so they have these episodes on YouTube of basically people from airports in the UK where they check people's passports and they can stop them at any time if they think they're suspicious and search their bags. They, like, if they look suspicious, or if they're, because I guess once they come up and they have to stamp their passport, the people ask them why they're there, how long they plan on being there, like if they have like a student visa, like how long you've been in school. And I guess if you have a student visa, you're not allowed to work. That's what I've understood from watching a couple of the episodes. If you have a student visa, I'm sorry. Let me correct myself. You can't work more than 20 hours is what it is. Because I remember I watched this one episode and this one guy, he's like, oh yeah, I've been going to school and I work like 20 hours. But then they checked up on his information and they called his boss and he was working like 35 hours, which you're not supposed to do that, I guess. Because if you're here to be a student, I guess they don't believe that you could do full-time student plus be working 35 hours, I guess, is what they're thinking. So that person got denied to go into the UK. They basically put you in this room and they get you a flight back to where you just came from. And then there was this other situation. This is where I'm going to get political. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. But this other couple came in and they had a shitload of cigarettes, you guys. Like, they were like selling cigarettes. They brought it over and the guy even admitted he needed the money, so he was going to sell them. And then they're like, okay, well, you have all this money. I mean, you have all these cigarettes. It's going over like the laws about all that type of stuff. So we're going to send you back. And then he's like, well, if I go back, I think he was from India. If that makes sense. He was from India. And he's like, well, if I go back, they're going to kill me. Okay. So the lady's like, okay, well, we can give you one option where you can go back and they can talk to the police when you get off the airplane. Or number 2, we can grant you asylum, or whatever the heck the word is. But if you do that, we have to keep you in holding until your hearing. And then the other option is basically to get back and leave and do what, like, back on the plane. They're not gonna like tell the people like why you were denied or something, but they'll let you go and you'll have to go back. So basically these people decided just to go back because they didn't want to stay here, get asylum, whatever. I'm sorry, I know I'm saying it wrong. Asylum, whatever the heck it is, and be detained. So that's how you can tell these people really weren't coming here for the right reason. They were coming here to sell their cigarettes and then go back home and bring the money, is what they were trying to do. So, and then in my mind, I was thinking, our country gets so much crap for the way that we treat illegals, okay? Like, if they don't go through the right port of entry, then obviously they're considered illegals. If they come in their caravans, if they hide in trucks, if they do whatever, obviously our country, we don't let them stay. So it looks like the UK is more stricter than we are. Like, in one of the episodes I watched, they take, I don't know if the US does this. I'm gonna have to ask my stepfather. But basically where the trucks come in, like big shipping trucks, they stop them and they put this thing inside the truck, and if it detects something, then there could be a person in there or something is in there. So they open up the truck and they search the truck and they find people. They find illegals coming in through the trucks. It's like, oh my God, you guys. Oh my God. Like, these people are more, unless that's how it is here in the US, and I just don't know about it because they've never made TV shows about the US doing it. But it's like, why do we have so much, like, why does our country get so much heat for controlling who comes into our country, but yet the UK, they can kick you right out if you look suspicious. Like, they have certain things obviously they have to go through, but if they're suspicious, they won't let you come in. Like, I just watched an episode where a guy was coming in with this lady, and I guess where it's popular for them to be a lot of human trafficking with, like, car washings, which makes, like, I guess car washing businesses, they do a lot of human trafficking or whatever in the UK or something like that. So this guy came with this lady, and they ended up denying them basically because they had no money. They didn't have a ticket to return home, and the guy's brother worked at a car wash. And then they separated them into separate rooms to talk to them. And the girl their stories didn't match up. The girl never even met the guy's brother. So it seems like this is the first time that this person even met the girl. And it was so suspicious that they denied them and they didn't get to stay. So, I don't know. Like, I've been to airports, but what the heck? I don't know if they check. I don't know how this works for when people come in here through the airport. I don't know. Can you just get, like, in the US, can you just get on an airplane and then they check your passport? And then they send you back if they don't accept you? Like, I don't know how it works here in the US. I don't know how it works. Because I haven't flown on an airplane since Aubrey was 6 months old when we went to Disney. But I'll be going on an airplane in April, so I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I'm very, like, what's the word? What's the word? Ignorant on some of it because obviously I don't know. But I'm just telling you what was on the TV show. That on the TV show, like, oh my God, you guys, they stop anybody. Like, they check your passport if they don't think that you should be here. They don't let you in. It's like, and then we have all this people telling us that we're bad. It's like, oh my God. But yeah, guys, I'm done with my rant about that. But I was watching them a lot last night. I was watching a whole bunch of episodes of them last night because Aubrey would not go to bed last night. I kept having to, like, yell upstairs, go to bed, go to bed, go to bed, go to bed. So I was, like, watching a lot of them last night. But you guys, I'm watching Wrong Turn 5. Oh my God. Oh my God. I like this cup, you guys. This is actually, let me look. This is a Monday Night Raw cup. Monday Night Raw cup is what this is. Yes. Because my dark blue cups is SmackDown, and then my other cups were WrestleMania. And then I don't think I got any at Money in the Bank. But if I did, they were just regular cups. Because Money in the Bank, they didn't make their own type of cups for Money in the Bank. So, oh. Yeah, guys, so got Ronda Rousey on there. So, you guys, oh my God, I'm going to watch this movie. Oh, I had to tell you guys. I'm going to watch this movie, you guys, and I'll see you guys after. Hey, guys, 4:23 now. Just coming on here to update you guys. I will be updating you guys after her ABA leaves, but I'm just coming on to let you know that it's almost time for her ABA. We're watching The Witches right now. yeah, so we're just relaxing. Her ABA should be here any minute. So I'll see you guys afterwards. Hey guys, it's like 8:15 now. Aubrey's in bed sleeping. I'm sitting here watching Annabelle Creations on Sci-Fi. And I'm tired. So tired because Aubrey didn't sleep good last night. So obviously I didn't either. But I'm starting to like doze off over here on the couch, you guys. Oh, I mean on the recliner here. Oh my god, you guys. I'm tired, you guys. So tired. But I'm coming on to end the vlog right now, you guys. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.